So, what is it like working for companies that specialize in consumer goods? Um, I'm going to talk about consumer goods, sort of, I guess, in the sense of like retail companies. So I'll use Circuit City or Toys R Us or those sort of outlet stores as an example. Um, Doing IT for them can be fun, or it can be a nightmare. It just really depends on the team that you're on. So I gave generalized statements for healthcare in one video. I talked about manufacturing in another. I talked about government. Um, but companies that their business is being like a superstore or electronic store, just dealing in retail, it's hard to pinpoint. It's hard to pin down because your experience is going to vary. Um, you'll have teams that support, I don't know, the POS systems in the retail stores, right? You manage those remotely. You're going to have teams that, work with marketing as they come up with our catalogs or flyers or something like that. You're going to have a team that works on the website, and, announcing sales, having all the products, making it possible to shop online or search for inventory. You're going to have a team that deals with inventory and supports applications that allow stores to check what inventory they have at other stores. Because they're not going to go on BestBuy.com or CircuitCity.com or ToysRUs.com. They're going to have their own applications for employees to use to see, what inventory is at another store, and can I request that they do like an interstore transfer, right? You're going to have people who do that. You're going to have people who work on applications that are used for logistics, right? Handling and tracking shipments to stores from distribution centers. There are people who are going to support finance and accounting. They're going to support, the teams that manage the intranet sites, the employee page or whatever other name they have. Some team might be in charge of the inventory management system for stores, so that stores know, what inventory is in their own store. I talked about other stores, but they'll also have something that tracks the inventory within that store itself. So it can be, and not even to mention the different department. I mean, different departments might have, they might also have different applications. So I guess I'll use maybe Target as an example. If you've ever gone to Target and you go to the electronics section, they'll have you use their POS to check out an item immediately. You're not allowed to just, take that item and, go to the front, cash register for some reason. So, there might be different applications or services in place there. Or even like CVS Pharmacy, right? Like CVS kind of has the pharmacy as one section and then the retail part as the other. The applications or services that the pharmacy is using, to ring up your medications, track your medications, track what prescriptions are dropped off. All of these special applications, they're not going to be available at the cash register at the front, right? No cashier at the front is going in and saying, "Hey, I wonder whose prescription is ready for pickup," anything like that. So you can still have a single store, but then different departments are using different specialized applications. So at the end of the day, it just depends on what team you're put on. I don't think you can even generalize this industry, so to speak, because there's definitely a lot of variety at work, and there's just different teams specializing in every different service or business line that these enterprises have. And I just maybe should mention any company mentioned here was just an example. I don't want to say that I have any special inside knowledge or experience with any of them. And if I do, again, I just happen to mention the company as an example. That's all.